you're questioning maybe or maybe not. I will tell you right now, for me the answer is yes, because I've come across it a couple times. But if you're not willing to do that, then you have to reevaluate whether you want a gun or not. Car theft. One of the things I alluded to is that why you? Because you make it so easy. And understand, you do really do. Understand they don't want your car, they want a car. Everybody thinks gone in 60 seconds that they're going to take it to a shop. No, they're not. For the majority of the ones, they just want to ride from here to over there. So your car, at least if it's a late model Honda, is an amazingly easy car to steal. What makes it even easier is that those of you that warm up the car, go inside, get a cup of coffee, or even have those people that leave the keys in their visor because they want to make it easy for the thief. But, you know, you leave your car unattended. You're parking in poorly lit areas. You know, it seems that most parking lots are well lit, but we have the person that wants to park it in the far corner because they don't want it to get scratched. They really appreciate that because that's where they'll steal it from. But leave it in an unattended area, poorly lit. And then if you don't have an anti-theft device, a car alarm, a low jack. Low jacks are really good. Car alarms are really good at pissing off your neighbors unless you set them properly. Because inevitably, even I do it. When I hear a car alarm and I'm in a patrol car, I go the other way. Because I don't want to be bothered with somebody running up to me and saying that thing's going off again. That means absolutely nothing because it's a big ignore other than pissing off your neighbors, and then nobody goes out to work. If you have a car that the alarm never goes off and it suddenly goes off, then people will go out and say, hey, somebody's stealing Jim's car. But if it's always going off, then it's just a nuisance. One of the big things you might want to think about, and it's great because we had a car stolen, a really nice one. It was a manual transmission. They had 4 car thieves. None of them knew how to drive it, and so we caught them. They were all trying to figure out how to work the clutch. That might be a good theft device. It's the cheapest one in the world. Low jacks or any other kind of tracking devices are a really good one because cops, Low Jack is a company. They also have several other ones. OnStar, that, you know, we can track the person. And it seems like you can never find a cop until somebody says there's a low jack hit, and we have cars that are equipped to track it. And then OnStar also, and then you get a ton of cops trying to find the auto theft. So if you get any of those, and I think you can buy OnStar now, but put it in your car if it means something to you. If you want the insurance company to pay for it, they don't. But they are out there, they are available. Replace, there's a lot of cars that make it real easy to steal. Those little T-shaped little knobs on your windows, if you take those off and you replace them with straight ones, they can't use the hanger to open up your car. And it's small little things like that that'll make a difference between you and keeping it and not keeping it. Personal things in your vehicle. Never leave personal ID, documents, the vehicle ownership, the pink slip. My mom did it, but you don't leave it in the glove box because that's the ownership of the vehicle. So you keep a copy of it and do whatever you need to do. And while I'm on it, copy your license plate number on something, your wallet or something, because a lot of times we get phone calls, the guy just stole my car when they call 911. Okay, what's the license number? You know, we're not going to find it. Seriously, it takes about 10-15 minutes to figure out what your license plate number is because we can run through a DMV directory, but that's valuable time that your car is going down the road without you in it. Couple things on carjackings. That's an important one because, you know, if they rip it off the parking lot, that's one thing. But if they're waiting for you to get to your car, to rip the keys and then to beat you up and take your car, there's an issue and a problem. Remember what I said? Keep your head on a swivel. Somebody's standing right there. Don't go to your car. But more importantly, as you're walking out to the parking lot, and I want to practice it tonight, get your keys out. Get the key to the door in your hand. And as you're walking out to the door, remember, all you need to do is open it and slide back in. Real quick. You don't need to be fumbling around your pockets, going through your purse. outside of your car and then try to figure it out. Believe me, your head's down, you're looking through your pockets, you're not paying attention, somebody's going to come along, bop you in the head and take your car and your dignity. So you don't want to do that. Don't let strangers approach your car. A key thing. We did have a lady that had her car stolen at an intersection. You know how the guys hold those signs up, I'm homeless, give me money. The guy held a sign up, might as well just said, I'm going to steal your car. This lady stopped and looked at him. He reached over, grabbed her, threw her out, and stole her car. Don't let people approach your car. Honk the horn, make sure it's locked as you're driving. A lot of cars are good in this much, they almost do that automatically. But don't let people come up to your car. Drive in the center lane whenever possible if you're driving along the streets late at night. The reason is because if somebody's on the sidewalk, you want them to travel over another lane to come up and get you. Just remember, just make it a little bit harder for them to get you and let them get them. Give up your car. Really important. You don't understand how many people have tried to fight for their car because that's their car and they want to hang on to it. And if we can just hang in there long enough, the cops will come. You're going to be long tired before I get there to save you and your car. You're not going to make it. Give up your car. Somebody comes up to you, puts a knife to you or gun to you. In fact, it's sad, but there was a shooting off of Saratoga and Kylie. Guy walks up to the car, says, give me your car. He got a gun in his hand. It happened to have a 44 Magnum. This guy said, I'm sorry for saying this, fuck you, it's my car. Guy, no, not fuck me, fuck you. And he pulled the trigger. Unfortunately, he didn't get the car, he ran away, but that kid died. And when they did catch him, they said, why did you do it? This is because that guy should have known no car is worth your life. Like, oh, wow. So you killed him. Yeah. No car is worth your life. If you have to, give him the keys, give him your wife sitting next to you, give him anything. But I can say that my wife's a sergeant on the police department. So,
and she's not here.
And yes, she's a better shot than I am too. But it's really important. A couple things you need to also remember is as you're going out to the parking lot, how many of us have ever gotten in the car, sat down and thought about that horror movie that we have all been frightened of? Oh shit, the guy comes from behind. I mean, how unbright do you have to be? Look in the back seat before you sit in it. Because somebody behind you is not the time to try to worry, is there somebody back there? Worry before you get in there. It just takes a quick look. A lot of keychains now, they include little lights. So and those LED lights are incredible. And all it just takes is a quick look in the back seat, because if you see somebody there, you're obviously not going to get in there because you got your whistle, and as you're running away, you keep whistling on that whistle because somebody's in your car. It's really easy to get into a lot of cars. Some of them it's really hard, but for the most part, many of us have cars that you can just slide the little lock things that we all have. I know I keep them. And I can enter your car in about 15 seconds. So your car is not a sanctuary that we all think about. And it's something you never want to go into. Go down with the ship. Get out of there, run, use the whistle, do anything you want, but you need to survive. Those carjackers, they made it a major felony because a lot of people get hurt, and it's just a car. Right now we're going to go to Bob Gallardo regarding the robbery.